We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Styles McKenzie helping you make those rooms sing. Today's style tip. When it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild, like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Arr, fierce. This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
This is Optimal Work Daily. Assume the basic sale and go for quantity by Derek Sivers of Sivers. That's Sive.rs. My first job ever was telemarketing, renewing people's subscriptions to Time magazine. We worked on commission. I would call subscribers and timidly say, "Hi, your subscription is coming up for renewal. I'm wondering if maybe you might want to renew it again this year?" Almost everyone would say no. My sales were so terrible that the boss told the manager to fire me. But the manager thought I was cute, so she let me listen in to the top salesman on the floor. Here's how his calls would go. "Hi there, this is George Amos from Time Magazine, and I'm calling to renew your subscription today. I notice you've been renewing only 1 year at a time at $54 a year, and I hate to see you waste money like that. So let's get you in for a 3-year subscription, bringing your price down to only $25 a year. That way, as the price of that 1-year renewal keeps going up each year, it won't matter to you because you were smart and got in at the half price rate for 3 years. Now, are you still at the same address?" End quote. If they complained about the price of a 3-year subscription, he'd say, "Okay, we'll just do a 2-year renewal then." If they complained about that, he'd say, "All right, a 1-year renewal it is." He made a sale with almost every call. For me, it would take almost 200 calls before I'd make one sale. But after listening into a few of his calls, I imitated his approach, and within a few weeks, I became the top salesman on the floor. A band on CD Baby called Cell Dweller did this wonderfully. When their new album came out, they emailed their fans and said, quote, "Our new album is out tomorrow and nobody anywhere has it yet. If you buy only one, the price is $12. But if you buy more than one, the price is only $8 each. So buy 10. It'll cost you $80, but you'll be able to sell them to your friends for $12 each and make a profit." End quote. What's amazing is most of them did. Most who didn't buy 10 would apologize at the end of the order form, saying, "Sorry, I don't have $80 now, but I'll buy 5 copies today and come back for 5 more soon." They sold thousands of CDs in a couple weeks and became the top seller of the year. The Power of No Reward by Derek Sivers of Sivers, Sive.rs. Are you paying an affiliate fee to your customers to recommend their friends? Think again. It may backfire. Compare these 2 scenarios. 1. Hey, you should check out this website. They're cool. You'll like it. 2. Hey, you should check out this website. They're cool. You'll like it. If you sign up, make sure to mention my affiliate code 43625. The first one sounds sincere. I'll check it out. But the second one sounds suspicious. Does my friend really think I'll like it, or is he only telling me to profit? Now I don't trust the recommendation anymore. Compare these 2 scenarios. 1. Excuse me, neighbor, can you please help me lift this desk through that door? It's stuck. 2. Excuse me, neighbor, could you please help me lift this desk through that door? I'll pay you $1. The first one is fine. We all like to think of ourselves as helpful, and we enjoy a challenge. But the second one is insulting. $1? I'm your neighbor. You don't need to pay me. But the amount you offered is even more insulting than nothing. I'm going to say no. If my neighbor is looking to hire someone for $1, he can hire someone else. The great book, Predictably Irrational, says social psychology tests have shown we have 2 different sets of rules, social mindset and market mindset. Social mindset is warm and fuzzy social human nature, helping friends, being a good, generous person, doing what's right. Market mindset is strictly business, being paid for time and effort. Competition, you get what you pay for, and cost-benefit analysis. Introducing money into a social relationship switches it to market mindset, changing the entire relationship, making all that warm and fuzzy go away. Here's an example of what not to do. A daycare center had a problem with parents picking up the kids late. The teachers were often waiting an extra hour with the kids for tardy parents to show up, so they added a fine. $3 each time you are late to pick up your kids. So now that parents were paying for their tardiness, they used market mindset to decide whether $3 was worth it to be late, and tardiness actually increased. Social mindset had been replaced with market mindset. What was a decision of social guilt, aka I feel bad I'm late, was now a cost-benefit analysis, aka I'll work a little longer and pay the $3. Realizing their mistake, the daycare removed the fine a few weeks later. Tardiness increased again now that social mindset and market mindset had both been removed. Poor daycare center. Don't be like them. In over 20 published studies, people who expect to receive a reward do not perform as well as those who expect nothing. Don't underestimate the power of no reward. Don't introduce market mindset for social things. Next time you're thinking of rewarding your friends or customers with cash, think how offensive it would be to offer to pay for. You just listened to the posts titled Assume the Basic Scale and Go for Quantity and The Power of No Reward, both by Derek Sivers of Sivers. That's Sive.rs. And thanks so much to Derek for letting us share his work. He is a musician and programmer who created the popular website that was mentioned in this post called CD Baby, where independent musicians can sell their CDs online. Now, this was back in the 90s when CDs were how we all listened to music. Around 10 years later, owning the entire company, he sold it to disc makers for $22 million, putting most of that money away into an organization he created called the Independent Musicians Charitable Trust, which will fund music education after he passes away. And Derek is a really unique guy, a TEDx speaker and popular writer with some great books like Anything You Want. So definitely worth checking out his stuff. You can come by his site, which is again just his last name with a dot in it, Sivers, spelled Sive.rs. But I think that does it for today. I thank you so much for being a subscriber or follower of the show, depending on what podcast app you're using, and hope you have a great rest of your day. And then I'll see you right back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.